Hey guys, welcome to another segment of Word of the Day. This is Caesar with Inspire Movement. I'm very glad that you could join us. Today is a very, very special day for me. It is my mom's birthday. So Mom, if you're watching this, I love you. I wish you nothing but the best in this coming year. So today we're going to continue with, again, our Word of the Day, and it is perseverance. So when you think of perseverance, you think of a continued effort to achieve or do something despite having an inordinate amount of hardships, failures, oppositions to do so. When we look at qualities that can help you persevere in life in the face of adversity, we think of things like the ability to be able to find lessons, for example, in things that go wrong. So if you can be a little bit introspective and look at the things that have gone wrong in your life and maybe learn a lesson or find a lesson to be learned so that when you do it again, it doesn't happen quite the same way and you can actually achieve it, this is definitely a good thing. Another thing that you can also do is to have the ability to be vulnerable. And what I mean by that is to be able to look for help when you need it, look into your supporting cast, people that may love you, that may care for you, and that may be able to help you maybe widen your lens a little bit on things that you may have missed the first time that you tried to do something and you weren't able to achieve it. Well, they can be that maybe that added a bit of help that you need to get there. So that's another quality that you can actually look forward to, is just the ability to be vulnerable. Another thing to consider is to have the ability to be supportive of oneself. We talked about self-compassion many times before in previous segments. So when you have the ability to not beat yourself up and pound yourself on the head when things go wrong, but try to maintain sort of even keel and positive, this is also a good thing. Or another quality that can help you persevere in the face of adversity. Another thing to consider as well is to have the ability to let go. Think of a lot of us, myself included, want to control things, want to be able to get our way every single time. And if you have the ability to be maybe somewhat spiritual, faith-based folks for sure know what I'm talking about, and just let go. Just let go of whatever it is that's gone wrong and sort of move forward. Definitely that's a quality that can help you persevere in life. Another thing is to have perspective, to be able to cultivate perspective, and also just to be grateful overall. To realize that you're not the only one that's going through things in life, and whatever hardship you're going through right now, just imagine all the other people that surround you that may be going through hardships much more difficult than yours. So this is also another quality that can help you persevere through adversity. There's also the very fanciful word equanimity. And what does this mean? This means to have mental calmness, to be even keel, to have that sort of steadfastness that I think we alluded to last week, and take things in stride as they come and not try to make things more difficult by trying to again control them and try to always get your way. So these are qualities that can help you definitely persevere through life. As I think of like a quote that sort of brings this whole thing together about perseverance, I think of Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison was the gentleman that invented the electric light bulb. And he famously had like 10,000 plus iterations of doing something in failure. So it took him that many times to actually invent the light bulb. And he famously said, I never failed. I just actually figured out 10,000 ways in which you can't do this. So if you reflect on that, you kind of see the positivity and the sort of, that can-do attitude that he had in order to do something so many times while having failed to actually finally arrive at the solution and the effective light bulb, which he eventually did. As I reflect personally on the word reflection, I think of my time in high school. I had a professor in physics, his name was Mr. O'Neill, that saw me every single day painstakingly trying to figure out things and having a hard time. And he famously said to me, hey Caesar, everything is hard before it is easy. And that certainly resonated with me for the rest of my life, as I realized that, hey, sometimes the things that are worth fighting for the most are going to be arduous. It's going to be tough. And you have to have a certain sense of perseverance in order to achieve those things that you want to achieve. Another thing that I think of more personally for us, we had a pet, my family did, for about 8 years or so. And about 3 years in to having our pet's name was Marley. We got him from a PetSmart nearby our community. He was perfectly healthy, and then all of a sudden he wasn't. We took him to the veterinarian, and they told us quite simply, hey, your dog probably has 6 months to a year to live, and try to start doing or saying your parting ways with him, because he's not going to be around for much longer. Well, that was definitely not true. Marley was around for 5 more years after that. And we saw him go through many ups and downs, but he always persevered. He always fought back. And we had a lot of happy memories during those 5 years, many moments that will live with us for the rest of our lives. So when I reflect upon my experience with him, I don't think of it with sadness as much as I do with joy, because he brought a lot of joy not only to myself, to my wife, but also my 2 sons, which basically grew up with him. And had he not persevered through so much hardship, we wouldn't have those memories with him. So even though it seems sort of disassociated because you're talking about a pet versus, say, a person, I think it's the same sort of quality that we're trying to highlight today, perseverance, that it took for us to have him for as long as we did. So I hope that you find these reflections of use. It's something that I very much enjoy doing. Please reach out to us if there's a word that you want us to explore. And please also keep in touch of what we're doing through our different social media platforms. Again, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. We have a lot in store for you, and we continue to look for ways to connect with you. Thank you so much, and have a blessed week. Thank you.